Our next guest is a big supporter of the Second Amendment. Katie Pavlich is with us. Now, what do you make of Hillary Clinton? And that I believe, is a picture of you, Katie, as a Marx person, not a marksman, a Marx person. Is that you on the firing line? It is, isn't it? That was you.
That's me, yes.
Okay. Now, what do you make of Hillary Clinton making the Orlando attack a lot about control of guns in the future? What do you make of this?
Well, I think Hillary Clinton is doing what a lot of gun control activists do, and that's taking advantage of a tragedy, because the only time that they can push their gun control narrative is when there's emotion involved, because they can't have a conversation based on the facts. Hillary Clinton talks about wanting criminal background checks. Well, the fact is that this Islamic terrorist passed a background check and bought his firearms legally. He is an American citizen. The other fact is that he worked for a security company as a licensed professional security guard that is contracted by the Department of Homeland Security to secure nuclear facilities, transportation hubs, and a variety of other federal buildings. And so gun control really doesn't have anything to do with what happened. This was about Islamic terrorism, and yet Hillary Clinton, like many before her and many like her, will do now and will continue to do, are using this as an opportunity to push a progressive agenda.
But you recognize that people are worried about the prevalence of guns in America. You surely recognize that. There is a great sense of unease with these mass shootings, whether they're terrorist incidents or lunatics with a gun. There is a great sense of unease about this. Surely you recognize that. And maybe Hillary Clinton is exploiting that, but nonetheless, it is a source of concern in our society. How do people, who are passionate believers in the Second Amendment, how do we address those concerns?
Well, here's the issue, Stuart. In this situation, this was a terrorist attack. Yet, of course, everyone understands it is concerning when we see these mass shootings. However, they are actually rare, despite the media portraying them as if they are something that happens all the time in this country. There are around 38,000 gun deaths in the United States every year. 2/3 of those are suicides, and about the majority of the rest of them are happening in our inner cities like Chicago. They're not happening every day on our streets. Guns are used in self-defense cases 1 to 3 million times per year. So when you add up the numbers, America doesn't actually have the so-called gun problem that people like to portray. And on the issue of this specific incident, this was a terrorist attack. After 9/11, we didn't call for the ban of airplanes. We didn't call for the ban of box cutters. After the Boston bombing, we didn't ban pressure cookers. And yet, for some reason now, based on the tool that this evil person used to kill people who he disagreed with because of their Western values and their freedom, that has now become the issue. And it's disingenuous, and it's not helpful moving forward to our society and having a conversation about how to keep us safe.
Fair point. Katie Pavlich, thank you very much indeed for joining us. We appreciate it.